Hello, welcome back to Rockvalley. Same thing as always, picking up where we left off. I just expanded my city so that I could expand my industry zone, my farm industry. So that's kind of what I'm working on here. I don't have enough money to start building everything, it looks like. So, maybe I do, I can't tell. So that's kind of what I'm working on here, just getting this all set up, hopefully the right way. I tinker with it a lot down the road, trying to get it all set up the right way, try to eliminate traffic, or, reduce traffic as much as possible. Hey, before we go any further, oh yeah, this is awesome. When you move the fields, the sheep, or whatever you have in there, they wander their way over there, slowly. They wander over to the new field. Pretty cool. I like that sort of stuff, like how, I don't know, how like a hydroelectric plant doesn't immediately, make a giant flood behind it, a giant lake behind the dam, and doesn't immediately start, producing power. It doesn't immediately, you can adjust stuff and it doesn't immediately flood, like if you dig up some dirt or whatever. Wait, I kind of got into it. I was going to say, before we go any further, do those things, the like and subscribe and share and comment and hit the notification bell. Personally, I don't care if you listen to this or not. This is just a way of me, getting out there, getting used to talking. I haven't really told anybody this outside of, I maybe told a handful of people, but I quit drinking 15 months ago, which was a big deal for me. Imagine the most degenerate, functioning alcoholic you can, and that was me. That was definitely me. So I've been sober for 15 months, which has been pretty awesome. I can stay up and play games at night. I don't fall asleep on the couch as much. I can go do things if I need to. I wake up and I feel good in the morning, so that's nice. It's been a pretty good time. But part of it is, before this I was drinking heavily and working overnight. And I didn't live, in town. I lived just far enough outside of town that none of my friends ever wanted to drive out and hang out. So I was just kind of alone for, for years. It felt like I didn't really talk to people. I didn't, most of the talking was me drunkenly texting friends. Or, yeah, friends. We'll call them friends. That's basically what it always was. Every time. So, I am trying to learn how to communicate again. Because working overnight by yourself, I didn't work with anybody. And then, just drinking all the time really can really affect your social life, which it did for me. So I feel like after so long, after 10 years, I feel like I just crawled out of a cave after 10 years. I still feel like I'm, in my early 20s. Not necessarily physically. Like, I don't feel like I'm in my physical prime or anything, but in terms of just like development, I don't know. I feel like I haven't developed. I haven't done anything. I haven't accomplished anything. Um, I haven't grown at all for almost 10 years. And then to come out of that all of a sudden, and no, I don't have friends or anything. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't talk to them right now. It's just been, it's a lot. It's a lot to come out of that. To come out of your basement after being alone for years. Like, it really was years. Where I barely saw anybody outside of work. And before I was working overnight, I was working in restaurants. So it was like, we'd work a shift and then we'd go across the street and get drunk, at the other restaurant that closed an hour later. We'd get done and then go get drunk over there. That's just what we did. That's what restaurant people do. So, those interactions and those friendships were nothing more than just, co-worker relationships, first off. And second, they were meaningless anyways, because I wasn't, I mean, who was I? Who was I during all of that? I don't know. It's like, were any of those conversations of any relevance? Did they go anywhere? Did they mean anything to anybody? I don't know. I don't know. So, I'm using this to try to learn how to talk. And obviously, I'm not doing a great job. Not doing a terrible job, but not a great one. So, anyways, it can be done. It can be done. If anyone, I know nobody listens, but if somebody does hear this and they're struggling with some sort of substance abuse, you can make things better. You can. It may not feel like it. It may feel like nothing will ever improve. That's just the life that you live now. But things can get better. There's no question about it. Think about all the money I save. Oh my gosh. I got money, money, money. Girls, girls, cash, cash. I mean, not anymore, because I'm unemployed and I'm married. So it's just girl. Not the money, 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 or cash, cash. None of that. Or girls, just girl. So that's where I'm at. I don't know what the hell I was even talking about, really. See, this is the point. This is part of it. It's like, I talked to people for years, but I guarantee every one of those conversations was as irrelevant and pointless as this one that I'm having right now with myself. That it hit as many dead ends and stops and starts and goes, and I'm sure they all went like that. I'm sure they all went terribly. That's probably the reason why none of the people that I worked with for like 6 years communicate with me. Again, I'm not on Facebook or anything, so I'm not on social media to connect with these people, but when we worked together, we would text. and things like that, but, you know, as soon as you stop working together, snap your fingers and it's over, you know? And especially when you get done and go live in a cave throughout the day, and then work in a bakery overnight by yourself. Yeah. Well, here we are again at the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back next time. I hope you find the help that you need. If you need help, it's out there. You know, you don't have to go to the AA meetings or any of that if you don't want to. Just, there's help. You know, it's worth it. It's a good time. What a great story. What a great time. We'll see you next time, folks.